that seems a lot better to me. Jeremy Trammell is watching. Jeremy Trammell, you are the first name in the house. Charlotte Marion D'Souza is watching. Yo, Jeremy Trammell. Oh, good evening. Good evening, 4 people. Oh, it's Friday evening at 8 o'clock. Today, boys and girls, for our smooth time together. It has been quite a week here in the water tower, let me tell you. It has been, I'm not sure why I'm not seeing the comments now. My Facebook app is working again, says Charlotte. That's fantastic. John D. Johnson says ahoy. I am not sure why. Boys and girls, I'm going to see if I can get this robot dial back in. Tell him what to do with himself. Because, boys and girls, today I got a new robot so that I can see your comments when we are together. Carrie Wright is here, my dear. How nice. Well, there's 7 people watching. It's after 8 o'clock. Boys and girls, tonight, let's see, I drew a little bit on this. This is, oh, good evening, Mikkel Yance. Good evening, Christy D'Souza. It's a brand new robot. It's a new Friday evening. And let's see. Before we leave, oh, tonight, I thought maybe I sort of flesh out some of those drawings. Speaking of drawing, boys and girls, I believe, matter of fact, turn that back just a little bit. Learning to draw, boys and girls, learning to paint, learning to make marks on the canvas. Ahoy, matey, says Jeremy Trammell. This, you're digging the smooth jazz, says Christy D'Souza. I'm so glad. What do you see? The answer to that question, really, is the answer to how you draw, how you paint. It can be. You can change how you see. When you magnify something, do you get bigger? That's another question. It's interesting to look into that stuff, I think. I think it's interesting. Yeah. Welcome to Paint by Monster, 8 people. I remember the first time you see a Rembrandt self-portrait in real life, and not just as a reproduction, the first time, you see that large areas of the painting are just sculptural smashes of paint, at the same time that they describe incredibly the 3-dimensional image of a man. Men have gone so nuts over painting that they've killed themselves. Be careful, boys and girls. What do you see? How much do you see? We'll see. We'll see. Macvac, run the opener, would you? Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Paint by Monster with me, your host, Diesel Monster. It's great to see 8 of you in the room this evening. This Friday, June, I think it's the 19th. I think. You know, it's funny. I've been writing stuff down all day. I never thought to check the date. It's been quite a week. It's been wonderful to be here with you, and I've been really looking forward to this evening. Also this evening, I have some jokes for you. Well, I think they're jokes, but maybe they're secrets. Secrets of the universe. Secrets of the Star Wars universe. That's right. And for whatever reason this evening, I thought I'd like to draw a griffin. You know, head of an eagle, body of a lion. Just had that in mind. Not sure why. It doesn't make any difference. So I got some stuff for us this evening. So thank you for joining me. All 8 of you who are with me, or 6 of you who are joining me, I'm not sure. John D. Johnson, oh boy, this robot is no longer, it's not doing what I wanted it to do. That's all right. Hey, it's not all bad news. MacVac, you can surely get us up into orbit so we can have our art thing, can't you? And nice choice on the music, by the way. Yes, sir. Oh, boys and girls, MacVac says drink service will be around this evening at some point. So, well, we have that to look forward to. Yeah, buddy, get us up into orbit, would you? Go, man, go. Nice and smooth, MacVac. Nicely done, man. Well done. Even it smoothed out. Boys and girls, we've reached altitude. Let's get ready to make some art, shall we? Yeah. Well, good evening, boys and girls. Welcome to Paint by Monster with me, your host, Easel Monster. For those of you who have been with me for some time, you remember the Blacktail, the super secret spy mouse. And I've had this art laying on the floor now for some time. And, you know, before I ink this, let's do some more drawing on this. What could this other arm be doing? This arm. It could be, MacVac, give me the close shot, would you? Good evening, 6 people. Alright, I don't know. Nah, that might be too close. Back it off. I was wrong. It happens, man. Sometimes I'm wrong about stuff. Yeah, alright, okay. So, he looks like he's got sort of a little sailor suit on, and I like the idea that, oh, you know what, I don't need that. Just give me this brush. Let's just get in here and ink this. Want to? I do, come on. How are you doing this evening? I went shopping today. I bought a new inking brush, but it's not this one. This is a number 4, which is a dangerous brush to ink with, because it's huge. It's really stupid to do what I'm getting ready to do. So, but that's all right. It never stopped me before. So, here goes. Yeah. Now. He's got to obviously be some kind of a rodent. Yeah, all right. That's all right. I see that Matt Howell is watching. This guy should be really debonair, suave. perhaps oh, I know. I know exactly how this is going to go down. Here it is. He's in a jogging suit, but he's smoking a cigarette. Just like Bill Murray. And when they say, "How was your workout?" And he takes that last drag off a cigarette and he says, "Fantastic workout. Fantastic." Really good. Yeah. He's all worked out. He's ready for a cocktail. Boys and girls, one of the things I wanted to talk with you about this evening while we were together is that when you start drawing a character for yourself, when you make somebody up, how important it is to not just draw them the one time, to draw them several times. Get a flavor and a feel for who that character is. And basically, it's the same rule as do it over. Do it over. Yeah, all right. See, like, I think he's pretty suave. Blacktail the mouse. He needs a tail, though. If he's going to pull off being a mouse, he's going to need this. He's going to need a really smooth tail. Like, that's pretty smooth. Yeah, all right. Okay. Sure. And some little sweatpant cuffs down here. Some of this. Right. Right. Not bad. All right. Anyway. I wasn't kidding about that question, what are you drinking this evening? What are you having? I'm having water this evening. Earlier, Mrs. Monster and I had some steaks and some roasted vegetables. They were, well, as always, they were just fantastic. I think this guy is sort of... All the versions of James Bond I ever saw, they had that sort of... I want to say full of themselves, but that's not quite right. There's a sureness to them. I want to try to capture that sense of sureness. So I'll just put his thumb underneath an imaginary suspender. How's that? He doesn't really have a suspender. But he is letting you know. I'm the dude in the room right now. I'm the dude. Blacktail the mouse. So, like, maybe his jumpsuit could be like from the 80s. I don't know. I don't need that. But I do need this. Like this, like this, like this. Some of this. Yeah, some of this. Alright. That's, gee, I don't know. That's pretty ridiculous. He's got his hair combed pretty straight. Jeremy Trammell says, emotional suspended something only at emotional suspenders only at Dartmart. Yes. Fine. Yes. That reminds me, man, I got to get back to doing some Dartmart stuff. Man, there's like 100 things I got to do. You don't even know. You don't even know. It was really fun though. This week was challenging and fun. All right, that's kind of nice. Turn that down just for a second. Hey, we're 15 minutes in. That's kind of nice. Those feet are a little bit big, you know, but that's all right. That's all right. Boys and girls, when you're drawing or designing a character, it's important to think about them like, how do they look? Give me the tight shot, please. How do they look when they're doing other stuff? Like, how's he look when he's sneaking around? Probably, he might still look that same, but he should be sneaky, you know. He's trying to pick a safe open or something like that because he's Blacktail the mouse. He's a super secret spy mouse. Right. He's probably going to use his tail for balance. If I was animating that, I'd have him using his tail all the time, I think. In his little dinner jackets. So in different positions, as I told the Schreier boys one evening, give me the big shot now, MacVac, please. When you are drawing, when you're learning to draw, things like that, think about drawing some of your characters in different positions. All right, if his head was here, his ears would be here, and he'd like, oh, yeah. What would that be like? Why would he ever? Maybe he's fencing. And this foot goes this way, this foot goes this way. And the foreshortening here, he's got this down the shoulder, and this way back here. He's going, come on, brother, bring it on. With his little sword. Maybe. Anyway. Oh yeah, his tail could come out. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Like that. Whoa. Wow. Yeah. He's a bad mamma jamma. Blacktail the mouse. This one he'd have to be leaned back playing piano for all he's worth. Because we find out he's also a musician. Like, oh man. He's saving the world and he's playing music. So imagine it. Anyway. It's always fun to start squishing around the bodies of the things that you draw and make up. I think it's fun to squish them around. What? It's fun to draw. It's fun to make up people. That's not, it's not coming off now. Anyway. Hey, I got some new little paint brushes this evening. Thought maybe we'd mess with those for a while. Let's maybe work on Blacktail here, just for a little bit. Right? Thank you, Stagehand. Appreciate you. What are you working on? What art are you working on? Want some gray in the background. Scotty Schreier, by the way, I saw that mermaid person. My robot's not keeping up, boys and girls. It hasn't since we first took off. And I just had a new robot in here, and I just don't understand why it's not working, but that's all right. We're still going to get it figured out. We're going to get it figured out. It's all going to work. Eventually. One of these days. I don't know when. It's okay. Nobody's sweating it. I'm not sweating it. You're not sweating. Just keep the visits coming. Just keep it coming. Yeah. All right. You know, I'm goofing off, really. Let me try to get into some gray here. A gray I like, anyway. That's not too bad. Let's see. Oh, I don't know. It just went lavender. Let's see. I think maybe his little hands ought to be pink. And I think I've given him rabbit feet instead of mouse feet. I'm positive that I've given this creature rabbit feet instead of mouse feet. How on earth could I have done this? Because I wasn't thinking about his... I wasn't thinking about his mouse feet. That's alright. You know what? Probably if I give him a really nice suit of clothes, he won't even care. But just so that he knows his place, I'm going to give him a red shirt like in Star Trek. That way you know. Unless your name is Scotty, don't count on it. It's been quite a week here, as I said. Mrs. Monster and I are really feeling it this week, I think. Just a little. It's been a great week, though, my goodness. Yeah, I like that. Maybe he has some little rank. I don't know. But I think maybe I'm going to try to give him some khaki slacks. Yeah, alright. Old Hollywood. He needs some green in there. That's better. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Dash it all! What happens when I need to go out on my ride? How can... Eve Cunning is watching! What happens... How can I possibly do international spying when I need to go out on my ride? Drat it all, it's not fair, I tell you. Yes, of course I'll save the world again. I'm duty bound, you understand? Duty bound. But just this once. I'm not promising next time. You must understand. Yeah. That's alright. I don't care if he has rabbit feet. Let him have his rabbit's feet. That's right. Alright. We know that one time he was fighting that cat. But I got a new inking brush. So I don't know. Let's see. What kind of a... Alright, what if he was fighting a robot? I don't think this brush is broken at all. That's not good at all. Alright, if Blacktail was going to fight a robot, 7 people, he does sound like Thurston Howell on Gilligan's Island, says Jeremy Trammell. Yeah, I think so too. Blacktail the Mouse as a debutante. It's really fun. Alright, but like, what kind of a bad guy robot would a mouse fight? Like, I want something... I want some kind of idea... Some kind of an idea of a robot that snaps shut real fast. Yes, like a mousetrap. Exactly like a mousetrap. So there's this little idea of a spring. And there's this little idea of its catch. Like this. Like this. Yeah, that'll be... Alright, that's the robot the Blacktail has to fight right there. Gee, that worked nice. Okay. Yeah, alright, that's pretty good. So, da-da-da. Just like that, some of this here, and that ought to about do it. And this, here's the robot insignia right here. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's the robot that he has to fight right there. Yeah, pretty nice. I don't have any real idea what's going on with this. It's really fun though. Man, that's pretty great. You know, I believe all of that. Let's move on, shall we? Gee whiz, we're almost at the halfway mark right here. By the way, Jeremy Trammell, thank you so much, man, for all of those really, really kind words the other evening at the Dead Skeleton Show. Blacktail the Mouse. I guess I could write that on here, Blacktail the Mouse. Just for fun. Sure. Oh, I know. Give me the close shot, matter of fact. Why not? Right. Blacktail the Mouse. He's a super secret spy. Christy D'Souza says, sounds like Thurston Howell. Sounds like Thurston Howell. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, all right. Great. Give it a big shot. All right, I think, I would like this to have a little bit more of an adventure-themed feeling than it has. So I don't think I'm going to be satisfied with... My new brush has started to come apart. I don't think I'm going to be satisfied with this background. I want something a little bit greener, I think. Yeah, that's nicer. Something the color of money, That seems right. For this dude. I think maybe spies need to always come from money. because, well, they're going to have to deal in international espionage. They're going to have to know some things that only money people know, really. I think maybe that's how that works. You know, I guess you need guys up and down the chain, but it seems to me that all the poor people I know hanging out underneath the water tower, they're not doing a lot of international crime. Not really. Yeah, that's got some juice coming on. Hey, welcome, 7 of you. It's really great. This is so goofy and wrong for him to have these rabbit's feet. That ought not to be, really. Really, they ought to be something more like this. Really. Really. They ought to be... Let's see. Hang on. Yeah. Like this. See, that's about how big his feet should be. Right there. Just come back in and fix all that. And this is all gotta go. All this stuff, this is way too big. Way too big. See, that's helpful already. Don't you think so? I think so. I mean, come on. That is so helpful. Who else needs painted out? Lay it on me. Never been really happy with that line right there either. Let's get rid of that. Pow, pow. There we go. Smash it down. See, that's all so much better. All right. Now see, all right. That works that's better to me. Now when that dries, you can go back in here and ink all that stuff. Make that change. Eve Cunning says, maybe he's I wish I could see it. Kristen D'Souza says, handy trick. If you mean the white gouache. Yeah. Well, that's all that's all whiteout is, really. You know Mike Nesmith's mom invented the whiteout from the monkeys? You know that? I don't know exactly how or when we'll revisit Blacktail the mouse, but we will. Here's a griffin. I thought maybe we'd ink this evening, and by we, of course, boys and girls, I mean me. I was sharpening my pencils earlier this evening. So, just sort of felt in the mood to draw a griffin. I'm not sure why. And I don't really ask those sorts of questions anymore. I just sort of go for it. And this does not have any real humor to it, of course. It's not funny. I don't think it's funny. It could be funny. You're watching Paint by Monster. It's a little art visit for about an hour, 6 days a week. This is our Friday evening show. This is the last of, well, the second week of going live on the evening time. And I have to tell you, I really am missing going live at the 11 o'clock time slot. I am missing it. Don't mishear me, I'm not going back to it. But I'm missing it. Yeah. Okay. This is a new little brush I bought at the hobby store near me. And I thought, well, this is what they have where most of everybody that you're ever going to talk to. So can they get something that will do the job? And now I know the answer is, yeah, you can. I think this thing was $4.99. So I'm inking with a really cheap little brush this evening. Just came from Hobby Lobby. I think it said number 4 on it. I don't know. It's hard to see your comments. To see the robot was with me for like 10 seconds. It's not with me anymore. Sorry, everybody. I'm so sorry. That swoop on the front of the head to me of an eagle always reminds me of a parrot too. I'm sure all the eagles in the audience are just cringing right now. Did you hear him compare us to a parrot? I'm not going to sit here for this. Yeah, all right. I think maybe Griffin was on my mind because once upon a time, Charlotte Marion D'Souza asked me, what is your favorite of the overhead camera? You need to focus. Thank you. What is your favorite fantastic animal? Which is a great question. And a griffin is one of my answers. So, he's really sharp and pointy. Sorry, boys and girls, I was really kind of into the ink in his claw foot right here. Coming back like this, like this, like this. He's got to sort of be a wild thing. He's a smooth jazz griffin wild thing, I guess. I don't know. What's happening at all. That's all right. Yeah, there's got to be foot underneath that somewhere. But there also has to be body of a lion coming up. It's fun to sort of mash these things together. John D. Johnson says pink elephants. Carrie Wright is into the music. Well, as I've told you in the past, boys and girls, if you can imagine that you're on vacation and you've put on your nice clothes and you have dinner guests coming, the cab is coming to pick you up to take you there, but first, you've come downstairs a little bit early in your nice clothes and you go to the piano bar. And there's a monster sitting in there telling you stories, drawing you pictures of weird stuff, and you order a cocktail. And the first time the bartender says, we don't exactly have that, but try this. And you try that and you go, hey now, where am I? What is happening right now? That monster is drawn. Did you see that drawing? It's not bad. That's pretty good. What is going on right now? I don't know. But I'm pretty sure I like it, and I don't want it to stop anytime soon. So, all right, just coming along. I'm just sort of goofing around in here to give, I want an idea of feathers and I want an idea of black. I don't want to spend a lot of time in here, but I want just enough dark to sell, Macvac, pull back on the music, thanks. I want just enough of a dark in here to sell the idea of an interior space right in here. So, that's why these little shapes, and you know, don't overdo it. I'm telling that to myself because, boy, I can overdo it fast. Just so fast. Don't overdo it, honey. Don't overdo it. Just stay right there. Oh, come on. Focus, camera. Focus. You know you want to focus. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Give it a big shot, MacFac. Thanks. Let me ink this foot over here. And then I'll get the rest of that body. I'll ink that body like you're supposed to. I like the 8 o'clock time slot, but I'm still not used to the lateness of the 8 o'clock time slot. And so far, every day I go, well, you know, today I'm going to get all this new footage made for the show. And then something happens, and that's not what happened at all. So that happens to me just about every day. But that's okay. That's not a complaint. I'm not complaining, come on. Do I seem like a complaining sort of a monster to you? Man, I hope not. I think if you're too complainy, people just stop hanging out with you. That's a guess I have. Yeah. All right. I believe that and this. And I think he's got to have this. And here, this is long. This has to be lion feet. Lion feet. Yeah. Yeah, all right. I believe that as lion feet. Pretty good. Oh, give me the big shot. Sorry. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, all right. Sure. That's Griffiny. I didn't know until today when I looked it up that both spellings are correct. I-N or O-N. Griff, I-N or O-N. Both are correct. How about that? Where else are you going to get that kind of content? Paint by Monster, baby. Where else are you going to learn that Griffin has both spellings? I don't know. Maybe your own dictionary. Maybe. Yeah, this is a nice little brush. You can get really fine little lines with it, which is good. But also, you can get a nice flare from a $4.99 brush. Yeah, not bad. Okay, sure. So coming up soon, like I promised you, we have our visit to the ocean that's coming. Mrs. Monster and I would be on the ocean right now if our travel plans for this year had not changed. However, you know, the cool thing that happened is, because our travel plans, you need a focus camera. Our travel plan changes this year meant starting to visit with all of you. So, I can't really complain. Yeah. Yeah, not bad. I like a scraggly sort of a tip at the bottom. A scraggly feather. Sure. All right. See, I believe most of that. Have you tried inking with a brush yet? It's satisfying. Truly. It's pretty fun. And swoop this around here. And I'll make that coming back there. And like this. Yeah. And yes, okay. Sure, okay. Now, it really... That's not the most horrible thing I've ever seen, to call a griffin. Yeah. It's okay. It's a little beaky, but that's okay, too. Let's see. Yeah. It's Friday, June 19th. It's smooth jazz this evening, mostly from YouTube this evening. I had other stuff prepared, but I just didn't play it. I got into it and just didn't really feel like I needed it. So, I sort of dig that. You know, I'm not sure why I did it. Doesn't matter why I did it. See what Commander Penny thinks. Are you frozen with excitement again? Yeah, all right. Let's do some watercoloring, I think. One of these times when we're together, I'm going to talk about doing backgrounds for your figures, not just drawing the figure in the center of the paper, but actually putting a background in there and thinking of, I think maybe I'll say it like this, thinking about the narrative that you are drawing in. So like if you're doing comics, it's a panel. Maybe we'll talk about that sometime soon. I'm thinking about that anyway. Christy says, how do you plan to something perfectly? You fill the space, something is gorgeous. I wish I could see that comment. I really wish I could see that comment. Because, I hired a new robot this evening and he quit. Just the last thing that he showed me was Jeremy Trammell saying, ahoy, matey, replying to John. And that was like 40 minutes ago. So, try it again. Please, something. How do you plan something? I think you're asking me a question about composition. Is that right? Are you asking me a question about composition? Give me the big shot again, please. It sounds like maybe you're asking, how do I plan to fill the space? Is that what you're asking? Please give me the thumbs up if that's what you're asking me. Because I'm not sure. If yes, says Carrie Wright. All right, how do I plan to fill the space? Well, I don't know, did we talk about this once? We've only got 10 minutes to talk about this. But I have this theory about when children learn how to draw. Did we talk about this? First, children will start drawing this business and this business and say, it's a house, it's a tree, it's a sun. And then you teach them to read, and all this goes away, and they start drawing right in the center of the paper. They'll start drawing a football shape with a circle. This is an eye. This is an eye. And they before you teach a child how to read, it thinks of the space compositionally. Part of the thing you're learning how to do when you're drawing something is you're learning how to take three-dimensional information and translate it to a two-dimensional space. For instance, if I'm going to draw the ship, I want the ship to take up a space about like that size on the paper, about that tall on the paper, and that I don't want to spill outside of those boundaries. Now that's a really simple shaped thing for me to then sort of start filling in the shapes that will give me the shape of the ship. For more complex things, like thank you, stagehand, like a building, I'm thinking about, turn it sideways. All right, for more complex shapes, like a building, I'm thinking about, this was a question I was going to ask. If you could say anything inside of a billboard space on the side of a building, what would you say? Because on Paint by Monster, the one thing that we're always going to honor, I think, is paper as an old information storage technology. I love paper. You put it on the paper, somebody else can come along and read it. that's nice. It stays there. So on the paper, planning how you're going to, this is another thing I think that drawing from life is helpful. Because if you're looking at this thing, I am looking at this, and I'm going to draw this, it has to have some kind of a physical relationship to its surroundings, its inside structure, its outside structure. You understand these things, of course. So, I am thinking of where my elements are going to live, and I'm sort of planning where I will put the things on the paper in terms of the relative size of the thing I'm drawing. This is an important concept, I think. Big shapes come before little details. So, put in your big shapes and then worry about filling out your little details. But where are you going to put your big shapes? And I think maybe I've been doing this for so long, I sort of take compositional space I take breaking up compositional space well for granted, maybe. I hope that didn't sound boastful. Not my intent, anyway, to sound boastful. Not really. Hey, we've got some time here. I thought I like maybe this idea of inking these buildings. Sounds nice, actually. This has been Paint by Monster for Friday. I don't even know what today is. Friday, June 19th. Shut up. Come on. All right, this is wash. And some of that, sure. Some of this underneath here. Now, what's going to be the dark side? This one's going to be the dark side over here. This one. Right, some of that, all the way down. Sure. Well, I'm just sort of noodling around here, obviously, establishing some shapes, some darks and some lights. If I smash some of this and get this, that'll be pretty good. Some of that, some of this. Yeah, okay. A lot of the guys that I like that are painters will talk about the first thing you need to do, really, is as fast as you can, get the canvas covered. Thank you, stagehand, thank you. I don't need your help anymore. Thank you. It's all right if the help gets overzealous. I appreciate this. Yeah, it's all right if all that gets obliterated too. Because this can always have order imposed back on it, I think. I like putting down the tone first and then coming back over with some ink. Yeah, all right, that's nice. It's sort of effecty, but that's okay. You know, that's okay. Dun, 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 dun. Right. Yeah, nice, okay. Earlier there was a street light over here that I really liked the idea that a street light would be over here. Not sure how that's going to work out anymore, but that's okay. It just needs to be an idea of streetlight, and it'll sell it. Yeah, okay. Sure. Bum ba ba da ba ba za ba 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 ba. Yeah, all right. That's not horrible. And you don't have to know everything either. You know? It's not important that you know everything about where everything's at. It's okay. You don't need to know. In fact, that's not horrible. You know, as little drawings go. It's amazing how much the ink line, the black can suggest things. It's just stunning. To me, it's one of the reasons why inking with a brush and ink is so nice. So nice. Really? All right, do it. Come on. That's right. That's right. Thanks, everybody, for being with me this evening. Thank you, D'Souza Household. Thank you, Eve Cunning. Thank you, Carrie Wright. Thank you, Jeremy Trammell. Thank you, Scotty Schreier. Thanks for everybody who showed up. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love all of you. Mrs. Munster said just recently, please turn the song back on. I missed the song. The time has come to turn the song back on. Join me tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock a.m., for whatever tomorrow morning looks like. I'm not sure what that's going to look like yet, but it's going to be loads of fun. Saturday show. I'll try to do some drawing teaching tomorrow, boys and girls. Maybe some animal shapes, some stuff like that. Simple animal shapes. How to think about drawing some of those things tomorrow, I think. Thanks all of you for being here with me. Penny, you still frozen? Commander Penny? Hey, man. I'm so glad that you are no longer frozen. Did you see that Blacktail the mouse that I did earlier? Yeah? Does that make you want to stop him spying, his international spying? Are you rooting for the cat in that story? Probably. Maybe. I don't know what you're doing. No idea. I don't know, boys and girls. Thank you so much for being with me this evening. Always, it's a pleasure and an honor to be with you. It's been an hour. Paint by Monster is our little art departure, 6 days a week. This has been day 5 of 8 o'clock. Tonight's music was elegant bossa nova and jazz, instrumental bossa nova jazz for relax, work, and study, right there on YouTube, with 1,658,000 views. That many people can't be, well, maybe they can be wrong, but I don't think they are in this case. I don't think they are. Hey, Lar D'Souza is now on Twitch. He's live. Go see Lar. Mrs. Monster and I are going to go. MacVac, can you take the bridge down near the water and we can just sit there and listen to Lar on the Twitch? Can we do that? And pour me a drink, too. Yes, and repeat that line, I have need for you on the master's sail barge when you bring me my drink, too, you little smart aleck. That's right, Star Wars jokes. We never got to those this evening. That's all right. Next time. Tomorrow morning, Star Wars jokes. You know what's going on. Give it a big shot. There's a building. And here's Blacktail the mouse. And the robot he's going to have to fight. He sounds like Thurston Howell. Yeah. Goodbye, everybody. See you tomorrow, 11 o'clock. It's been my pleasure to be with you. Tell your friends. Paint by Monster. It's happening. See ya. Tomorrow at 11. Bye, bye, bye. You hang up now.